yetim untimi nkase wo kɔ baabi fufuro ye tue sika so ne ata asase no so na nyame nko aso na mete ha dom ka ho se ye wo nko ade na obaka situation na wo mu ntie bia wo kɔ back to baby a wo free buy e bia first kra na wo rented house ene bia wa beji wo plot na wo si wo ye bibi kakra na aba ne sa wo ye ho bibi a nyeye.
But managers of the Wager Dam insist the spillage, though disruptive, is unavoidable. The public relations officer of the Ghana Water Limited, Stanley Marty, explains that the annual controlled release is a critical safety measure to protect the dam from structural failure.
That if we do not spill the excess water from the dam and there's a dam break, the repercussions will be more disastrous than when we are spilling.
Samson is not alone in facing this dilemma. Gideon Yeboah, who lives in the community with his wife and 2 children, says his child misses school for weeks, not because of financial difficulties, but because floodwaters make their home inaccessible. For Gideon, relocating is not an option. The land, he says, was acquired by his father, and protecting it is a responsibility he must uphold.
Nkwala ne ntumi nko school bi wa me ba na ofia kosi week na ensuo ne betwe no ha na de me father na beto asase no 7 plots nti onya beto awie na wo kase utu nso asase ne da ho obi beba befa.
However, emergency officials say such attachments are making disaster response increasingly difficult. The National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, has attributed the severity of recent spillages to climate change. Officials say changing rainfall patterns have caused the Wager Dam to reach full capacity much earlier than expected in the past 2 years, forcing more intense spillages and complicating evacuation efforts due to continuous human settlements around the dam.
Climate change is a phenomenon that has come to be acknowledged worldwide, and the extremes, that is too much water, too much dryness, and then sometimes heat, extreme heat, are causes of concern for us, because too much water then causes the floods that we deal with. The lack of it will also bring about a drought.
For some residents, the floods leave no room for attachment or choice. Abdullah Ayamdago, a commercial motorbike rider who has lived in the community for close to 5 years, says worsening conditions have forced him to temporarily relocate to protect his life and property.
When they opened the dam, they enter inside my room and spoil my things. My dresses all was wet, and that's why I decided to live here.
In response to calls for better management, authorities say solutions must go beyond emergency relief. The Ghana Water Limited maintains that while the Wager Dam spillage is unavoidable, stricter enforcement of land use regulations remains key to reducing the impact on communities downstream.
For us as Ghana Water Company Limited, we can only appeal to them. But for those who are in charge of enforcing the law, I don't think they should act as Ghana Water will. They should get onto the ground and ensure that people who are built in unauthorized places are clearly are cleared from that area or evacuated, and all structures demolished.
For the residents of Tetegu, the waters may eventually recede, but the broader challenge remains. As climate change intensifies and urban encroachment continues, the balance between safeguarding critical national infrastructure and protecting vulnerable communities grows increasingly fragile. Until long-term solutions are enforced, life along the banks of the Wager Dam will remain a cycle of fear, loss, and resilience. Grace Aqua and Ramat Bashiru's report. This story is brought to you by JoyNews in partnership with CDKN Ghana, University of Ghana Center for Climate Change and Sustainability Studies, with funding from Claire R41 Opportunities Fund.